Hola, mi amigos. So for today, I had an idea. Well, not today. A few days ago, I had a thought in my head. What if the world was free? And I don't mean, well, what if like we abolishing slavery and freedom of speech and all that stuff? I mean, like, what if the world was free in the sense that and free that nothing cost anything. That it was just like if you wanted to go buy a candy bar from the store, you could take it. And I know a lot of people would think, wait a minute, if that were the case, then we'd all there'd be chaos would ensue. That everyone would just it'd be like a zombie apocalypse. That everyone would just rush to Costco and just like take everything, and people would be fighting over one thing, like, no, I grabbed that first, no, I did, and they'd start punching each other and all that stuff. But I I thought of that, and then I thought, well, that wouldn't happen if there was some sort of control based um, area. Like, say if because if the world's free, a lot of people would be like, I don't know work. I'm not going to work at all. What's the point? And so I thought, well, what if there was some sort of reward system? I don't know how they would work, but it's like, what if, say, you went to work that instead of getting paid like so many like dollars per hour, that you would get like rewards, some sort of like reward system, like if you wanted to go on a trip, like it wouldn't cost money to go on planes either, but what say if you wanted there'd to be a reward system. If you want something, a better version of something, then you have to work for it. So like some sort of motivational reward. But I also think that the world might be a bit. I kind of think it, but I kind of think well. This is my thought. If it was actually free, then I think like if the world was actually free, then I think there'd be a lot less like crime because people wouldn't be like stealing things to to get have money to sell it to get money. There would be less crime, so that and people wouldn't be like there would the whole drug industry would be like absolute because it'd be like the people wouldn't want what would be the point of being selling drugs if anything's free? You wouldn't be able to sell it for anything. So yeah, a lot of people would take it, but and it'd be free. Like I get to like people just go and take it, but then I think there'd be less crime. I don't know. It's just like a hypothetical thing, but also I think there would be no poverty. There definitely would be any like people living on the streets because it wouldn't cost any money to live in a house and have electricity and cable and have all the amenities, whatever, have all the stuff that you need to survive. Um, so there wouldn't be any of that. Also, I think for control with grocery stores, say like if you want if everything's free, you would just um, go to the store. And people like you think, oh, people would just like they'd stock up for a year's worth, like 10 gallons or 10 cartons of milk. That they'd be set for a long time, and then there'd be none left for everybody else. Well, I think that there'd be like a set thing where you can only have like two big gallon cartons of milk and like four small ones, say, and if you had more than that, then they wouldn't let you take it or something like that. There'd still be checkouts, but they wouldn't. It would just so that they could they could check. Oh, this person has that many, so that it wouldn't it wouldn't people wouldn't get more than they're supposed to, and then they'd have those two big or four smallers until they ran out, and they'd go back to the store for more. Because if there was no money, then the companies they wouldn't need the money to like you say. Oh, I need to build this big high tech radio uh, big thing, and to get the materials I need money to buy it from that other thing to get the material. If there's no money, they can just go get it. They'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go get it, whatever. And like if it's someone saying I want those materials just to make like a fake Iron Man suit, compared to like a high speed train that I heard this happening between San Francisco and California, then they give the stuff over to the people making that train, compared to the guys doing that Iron Man suit for just cosplay. Like, I think there'd be a lot of course, there's always pros and cons to everything, but I think there'd be a lot more pros. Of course, there's going to be controversy. Some people might think differently than me, then so be it. This is how I was thinking about it the other day, and that's why I thought. Also, I think, like more people would, I think more people would just leave the house. That they would just, because a lot of people, they don't go anywhere because they say, oh, I don't have money for that, so I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm just going to stay at home forever, basically, besides their work. And they don't go anywhere because they go, oh, I can't go out to eat because I don't have money. I can't go out to go see a movie because I don't have money. I don't have anything to do because I don't have money to get something, to get that thing so that I'm not bored. So, that, if there was, they didn't cost anything, people would just go, oh, I just feel like going out to go see a movie. Like, a lot more people would do that, so it'd be busier, but there's enough places that it would be such a big deal. And then more places could be built because they wouldn't need the money to build those places, so then people would have more places to go, and it wouldn't be everywhere. One place wouldn't be super crowded because another place would have the rest of the people that were going to go there. And especially with the movies, like, yes, they get busier, but then they could just build in the theater or something, and like how I was thinking that, like I was talking with my comic book guy, like, why aren't there drive-ins? People might not have the money or the time to do that. It's like, if there's the world is free, then you can go right ahead and build go ahead and build it. And I get, like, in Canada, it's really hard to do that because it's, like, winter, it gets really cold. But I mean, like, what if it's, like, a blow-up screen? Because I've seen those, and they can just take down during the winter. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, that's just mainly my thought for, if the world was free. But yeah, if anybody else has any differing opinions, then go ahead and tell me if you want, Yeah, so that's just my thought of the day. Adios.